Hello and welcome back to AutoCAD in 20 hours. This video covers section 5.2. Visit AutoCAD in20hours.com for your free trial and lots more information. Here on your YouTube settings in this little gear, click on it, click on the quality and set it up to an HD setting if the speed of your internet connection allows you to do so. If it's coming out, if you're getting strange pixelization of the drawing though, try some different quality settings. The highest is not always the best. This is where we left off in the last section, and we are just going to go through and add more details to the cross section. Click on the offset, type 1.5, enter. Click on this line and then to the inside. And now we're going to trim this out. Trim, enter. I'm going to trim it here, 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 and here. And you can see that represents a glitch in the system, because when we trimmed this line here, it should have trimmed it between this line and this line, but it did not do it. And so we talk about glitches in the book, and there you see is one of them. Click on the offset again, 1.5, enter. Trim, enter. And now we will take this line that we just created and delete it. And there you can see we've now got the rim joists in there. Okay, and let's get this one out of here too. And we had to do that because of the glitch in the system. Let's add the top and bottom plates. Offset 1.5, enter. Trim, enter. Now we're going to add some diagonal lines, which in draftings indicates that this is an end cut of the board. So you're looking through a cross section of these 2x4 top and bottom plates. Okay, we're going to take and copy use this as the base point, come up to the top and just copy that one into place there. And now we are going to finish off this the end of the rafter here. Offset. It's already 1.5, you can read on the command line, so just enter to the inside. Now right click, repeat offset, 1, enter. So you don't have to hit the button every time, you can just right click. Now extend, enter. Extend these on down and extend this one on up, extend this one on up. Trim, enter right away, and we'll clean all of this up. That creates the fascia. Sometimes you get these little lines. Okay, that one went away. And we're going to add some diagonal lines inside of this to indicate that it is also an end cut. Down at the bottom, we are going to add a bottom plate, so we can just copy this bottom plate here we go. And then I'm going to escape to get out of that command. And let's put in some diagonal lines here, because that is also an end cut. Let me just check and make sure I put them in here. I didn't put them in here, so let me put them in here. I right click to pick up my line, command again, and I'm right clicking to enter in between, and entering in between with the right click on the mouse. Down at the bottom once more, I am going to use the trim command, enter. I'm going to trim this line out, and I'm going to take this line and get rid of it. I'm going to erase it. Now, we made a copy of the foundation that we created in Chapter 3, and it looks approximately like this. You may not have some of this in there, so it might look like that. Let's take and copy that, bring it on down just approximately close to where we're going to use it down here. We're going to clean it up by removing the joists. So select these joists, delete on your keyboard. Select these and delete, and then select this and delete. And now we're going to take and copy this, and we're going to set it up right there. And you can see we've got a little discrepancy in our ground level line here. So I'm just going to take this one out of there, select it, and delete it. And there we have our foundation. So now we are going to use the mirror tool and mirror all of this over to the other side. So select this line here and this line here, delete them, and select this and this and delete them. We could have not put them in the first place, of course. So now we're going to use the mirror tool and transfer all of that information over to the other side. So come up here, click on the mirror button, and then we're going to select everything that we want to mirror. So that's all of this, all of this, all of this, 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 this. Then up at the top, we're going to select these, and we're going to select all of this, and this little piece on the bottom. Now, enter, and we need to have our object snap on, and we'll come up here and we'll click on the center point of this line here, the midpoint icon, and we'll come down. Let's go ahead and turn the ortho on, F8, and we'll just come down here into space, the ortho on, and click. You'll see everything disappears, but when we enter, it comes back in again. And that did not work for some reason. Oh, it did work. We just didn't get this other outside line in here. So let's go back, escape. Let us use the mirror tool. Select this line here, enter, the midpoint again, come on down, click into space, it disappears, enter and it reappears. There we go. That's the way it actually is in the book. I select all of those in the book. Okay, we have a few more things here and then we are going to be done. Up here at the top, let's turn the ortho off, F8, and we're going to create a line just randomly in the plane of this line. Extend, enter. We'll extend up to that, then we'll extend over to that. Trim, enter. Erase. Now we're going to take this line here and we are going to, let's see, how do I call for it in the book? Yes, okay. I had to read the book there. So we're going to delete it, then we're going to recreate it. There's a lot of different ways you could do this. Turn the ortho on, F8, pull it down, 7.5, enter, and then escape. You see it made it a little tiny bit longer. Now offset, 0.75, enter. Get it offset to both sides. And then we're going to connect them at the bottom. Then we will use the trim, enter, and we will trim it out, escape. My computer just froze up. Escape again, it's frozen. Okay, it unfroze. Select that, delete it. I'm going to add a line in here. Enter. And then we're going to add some diagonal lines in here. I'll turn the ortho off so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now, one more thing, we're going to grab these two, delete them, and we are going to come up here and we're going to copy all of this overhang. And the point we're going to use, we could use any of several points, but let's use this point here and come down and click on that same point here. You can see it copied it over, and we can add the 5/8 plywood here, offset 0.625. Okay, that did not take again. We're having quite a bit of glitching going on. Let's double click the offset, 0.625, enter. You find there's a lot of glitching in AutoCAD, and it talks about that in the book quite a bit. Hit the trim, enter, but you can't possibly explain all the glitches because they're just quite odd. And okay, I only have 40 seconds left on this video, so I'm going to go real quick here. See if I can get all of this in that period of time. Having to double click quite a bit here. And I'm going to have to go ahead and stop this video because I'm running into my 15-minute time limit for YouTube.